is Derek Slater, and this is my present exhibition of work on coal mining and ecological aspects and what's happening in the world today. This particular one here, where two miners are putting a coal tub back on the track, and this one's called Thatcher's Men, the 1984 miners' strike. What the men had to do, and which I also did, was take all the stones off the conveyor and throw it down to one side, down a chute, ready to go into the slag heaps. The coal then went on to go into the coal tubs and get transferred to wherever. To economise, they had to use different parts of machinery again. So all they're doing here is taking up the conveyor belt and they replace it in another part of the pit where it can be used again. All the pictures in this case here give me ideas for my work. So the reason I started doing the mining pictures was something that I was involved with for 25 years, so I had some knowledge of it for a start. And I've always been interested in art for that length of time, I suppose. And so I had all this information from what I'd been doing with working for the NCB or the British Coal. So there was a lot of stuff that I had in my head that I wanted to come out in pictures and my work and my paintings and drawings. So that's the reason basically why I started to do the mining stuff. This is a project that I'm doing for a chap in Derbyshire. It relates to his this project which is running or helping to run a lead mine, and these are some of the activities that go on in the lead mine. These are the sketches I use as a build-up, as an assistance for the final drawing, and hopefully I'll get a painting out of it at the end. The present work's about demolition and what's happening in the northeast industries. So these are some of the pictures relating to that. This one's about the ugly face of demolition, which you can see on the three workmen's faces. As you can see, the young bloke on the bottom is on his knees, and that's where they start from, generally young people. And then they work up into middle age and finally old age, and the man holding the bar is trying to break that system because he wants to get out of the system that he's in. I also do ecological paintings, and this is one of them. It's called Decay. Decay is part of nature, where something goes back but something replaces it. This relates to what we do to our landscapes, break it up with farming, buildings or whatever. And this is more, again, it's a bit more abstract. The reed bed is coming through, and nature's response is that it'll always keep coming. Whereas wherever man's made, it'll just go, that'll be gone. Just like we go, I suppose. It's called Man's Traps Abound, you know, and all these boxes and all these spikes relate to, you know, about animals being trapped and being caught. This particular picture here is of animal skins, cat skins. And what's happened here is that they've captured the cat so as not to damage the skin. They put a red hot poker up with the rear of the cat, killed it, and that's kept the skin intact. But naturally, it's damaged the organs and killed the animal. What we're doing with the planet, now some of these animals are now becoming extinct. Snow leopard for one of them. Very few in numbers apparently at the moment. But it's also about what we want out of our lives. We want images. It's about man's legacy. It's about a big hole in the ground from a quarry. And it was based on a quarry near where I lived. We use these poor creatures, and as you can see from from the state of the creature, he's in a lot of pain, a lot of distress. And this, as human beings, is what we do to some animals, which is absolutely shocking. The reason for the ecological paintings is that I know it's so diverse from the mining stuff, but the fact is that I'm more interested really in what's happening to the earth and the planet and all the creatures that's in the earth, and basically how the earth's changing. I've got family and I don't want to see my children or my grandchildren being in a situation where the planet is going to be uninhabitable. So therefore this is my record of what I think is happening in the world today, and if I can do it with my paintings and people can relate to it, then that's good. But that's the reason why I'm doing it.